Hey everyone, Dave here. Welcome to a new Raid Shadow Legends video. In today's video, what I want to talk to you about is HP burners. It sounds fitting with Texas weather these days, but why HP burners are gaining like a lot of importance in game. Right now, our tag is a free login champs that everyone can get till probably second week of August or something. But yeah, so let's just examine HP Burn, how it works, and the best champs in Raid who does that. So let me go to our trusty Hell Hades lists. If you want to look for something specific there, you go to hellhades.com. On the right hand side, you'll see the buffs, debuffs, and everything. So, for example, we're looking for a debuff, and I looked for HP burns. This is not the list I want to talk to you about today. I want to talk to you about a much smaller, more exclusive list. So, this is just the HP burners. You'll find lots of them. So probably if you're playing the game for a while, you'll have one or two of these. If you're playing the game right now, if you started right now, you'll definitely have Attack, one of the best options. From the epic category, because let's go down to the easier ones to get. Attack is more considered a control and a freeze champ than an HP burn champ. Akoth is very strong and you'll get him for free from Doom Tower Hard. Why Mordecai is one of my favorites there? Because he places the HP burn. If we go quickly into Mordecai's A2, 3, is it? Where's his skills? Yeah. So this is 100% chance of placing HP burn. What does that mean? Place versus attack, he doesn't weak hit. He can place it through the poison cloud on Hydra, and he can place it on weak hits because it's not a hit. Assuming he got enough accuracy, and there is always a 3% chance that he'll miss. So if we talk just HP burners, basic ones, there is lots of options there. You can use the AoE ones that you get because the single target ones are not that useful. My two favorites would be Mordecai and Drixar. Drixar is guaranteed from the 3v3 bazaar. Yeah, two great options there available for, well, Mordecai is not available for everyone, but he's a non-void epic, so probably you'll get him eventually. But this is the more exclusive list that I want to talk to you about today and to compare these champs. It's the Activate HP Burn champions. Basically, how HP Burn works, is that you place it on the enemy, assuming you have enough accuracy and all of that, and then when the enemy takes a turn, it burns. It takes part of his HP. This part is proportional to the enemy's health. That's why it's good against bosses and clan boss and all of that and Hydra. The trick here is that if you want your teams to move much faster, to take multiple turns for every turn the enemy takes, the HP burn is not helping you much there because you have to wait till they take a turn. So you can do that burn tick. That's why Plarium introduced that higher category of champs that do HP burn activation, meaning that all of them, except for Theodore, we'll talk to him about when we come to it, they place the burn or the poison because it's the same list, and then with another hit, they activate it. They make it tick, except of course for like let's say Ninja, he places and activates the burns. Ninja is very unique because nobody can get him. He was a limited time promotion. If you were not playing during that time or you didn't get an account with Ninja on him, you can never have Ninja. So he's sort of out of the comparison because he's not available. So let's talk about the other ones. So back to my point, HB burn activation is really great because it's causing the damage based on the bosses or the enemies max HP without waiting for them to take a turn. It's also extremely useful in cases like Spider because Spider, when you place burn, that's another thing with the burn mechanic that when anyone in the enemy team, assuming it's a spider or whatever, so there are multiple enemies, when anyone takes a turn, everybody takes damage. So that's why you see all of those in-game burn activation with Sisia or double Sisia on Spider Hard, for example, where you place the burns and then you activate it, and suddenly half the boss's health is gone because it's like hitting him for double. It's like those burns on those small spiders is burning the big one too. Yeah, okay. Enough talking. I'll show you a good example of this. So if we talk about their kits, I don't want to go like through the very specifics, just read through each one's kit. That video would be an hour long and it's not needed. You can do that yourself. Uh, let's take the talk first about the two epics there. Taya is not being talked about much. I don't think she can be okay, but she's a void epic, and I'm not sure how viable she is in different content compared to the others. So let's just put it aside now. Dark Hale is a guaranteed champ from Doom Tower normal. He might be probably him and Akoth are the second and third one. Both of them are good. Kale, I believe, activates only points, not poisons, not burns. Let's double check here. Maybe I'm mistaken. Hmm. Okay, no. So Kale is okay. Dark Kale is okay, just to be accurate, but he activates two poisons or one poison and one burn. So usually, if we're talking specifically about HP burn, that wouldn't matter because the thing is, HP burn is always one. You cannot place multiple burns on the enemy like you do with um, poisons. So the thing is, Dark Ale would be useful actually because he does this on his A1, so he can keep popping them off. The drawback when we compare him to other champs on this list, because we're talking about the best here, the drawback is that uh, when like champs like Cronam, Ninja, and Dark Kale, when they activate the burn, they like just eat it because the thing is, when you activate the burn, it did its job, so it's gone. So this burn is not available to take again. You have to place it again, and usually those skills got 2 or 3 turn cooldown. So you'll have to wait for another 3 turns to place another burn, then activate it again. So that's like why they are not top of that list. Well, Ninja's out of the equation, he's not available anyway. Dark Ale, I would say, what's in his favor is that everybody can get him eventually, same as Cronam. Cronam, there is a lot of strategies there, especially pairing him with Jamarsa. Both of them are guaranteed from the referral, so you can have a strong Deo with HP burn activation. Still, Cronam is not higher on that list because he takes the HP burns and they are gone. You have to wait till you place him again. Someone else I will exclude is Sersha the Chart. This one from Plarium Points because you have to pay like thousands of dollars in purchases to get her fast. Otherwise, you're getting, I don't know, 5 years of playing or whatever. So she's also a bit out of the equation there. Cecia's okay. Cecia's good because she got other utility. She places decreased defense and weakens, so she's not only placing HP burn and activating them. The only downside for Cecia, and that's why we see her in Spider, for example, is that she's a bit squishy. She's attack based, she's a bit squishy. So I see her in a lot of top Hydra teams too. So this is good there, but I'm coming to why I'm saying like I'm preferring some other of these. Supreme Gaelic, we might as well exclude him because he's a void Legu. I've never checked his kit. Okay, so Supreme Gaelic is good, but again, he doesn't have that additional factors that I'm looking for. I'll tell you about uh, right now. Our tech is good. Our tech is really good, especially that he's guaranteed. The only thing with Artak is that he hits hard. So if we talk about a specific case like Spider, if you're using an HP burn strategy on Spider, you don't want whether the champ placing the burns or another one on that same team to hit hard. Because if the spiders are killed, they are not there with the HP burn to be activated. So Artak is good. I would say that in my book, especially that he's guaranteed all AoEs, you can put him in a stun set. I have a dedicated video on that. Go check it out. Artak would be in third place. Basically, it would be third place between Artak and Kronam. Both of them are sort of guaranteed right now. So third place would be Artak and Kronam in that list. And first and second place would be Theodore and Woking Tomb Drang. It was a close call for me because Theodore is a much stronger champ. Like if we check Theodore's kit, because what he does, we see a lot of super end game teams for dungeons doing that. So because he increases the duration, then he activates them on a 3-turn cooldown, meaning that those poisons and HP burns, they will never expire. He keeps extending them and popping them off. Before he does that one tick, he extends them. So they are there for another activator. They are there for second Theodore to just put more damage there. So that's why Theodore is king here. So in my list, Theodore is first. He easily won that HP burn activation competition. Drang is coming second for one specific for two reasons. Let me tell you why. And that's why also you see Drang in Ice Golem teams, hard, and in Sand Devil strategies and all of that. So let's go check the first part of his kit. So he activates the HP burn on his A1, that's fine. Placing in HP burn, this debuff cannot be resisted. So the only way to prevent this, if someone has Stone Skin, well, no, Stone Skin even doesn't block HP burn after the last update. Block debuffs. If someone has block debuffs, this cannot be placed. Most bosses, they don't have this, so this cannot be resisted. And the activation doesn't need any accuracy. It just needs the HP burn to be there. So what that means, and that's why Drang is in the second place on that list, is Drang doesn't need any accuracy. He's HP based. So if you want to build him for one of those strategies, you see his HP is 23k. So you just need to build him tanky, lots of HP to survive those hits from Ice Golem, hard or whatever, and fast. Tanky and fast. And the HP burns doesn't need any accuracy. So that's why Drang comes higher of this list, because when we're talking HP burn activation, you're talking something like Hydra, and of course you can play with two champs, one placing HP burns, the other one activating them. But the thing is, if you're using Drang, he can place the burns, he can activate them with his A1. The only drawback and why he's not top of that list is that his activation is a single target, not an AoE. So, but still, not needing accuracy is a huge add-on with the inflation in the stats needed for harder dungeons, needing speed, resistance, accuracy, and all of that. It's becoming crazy. So, if you can drop accuracy completely, he got 50 base resistance. Just focus on HP, speed, and resistance, and he does his job of HP burn and activation. Then that's why he's higher on that list. And when he takes that HP burn, the whole enemy team, if you're talking Hydra or whatever, is taking some damage there. So, yeah. So that's why Drang comes second here, with Artak as a close third. But Theodore is definitely, and I'm talking about the 2 points, his HP burns and all of that. But Theodore definitely is the king of that. Let me quickly show you a spider run with my HP burn team. So I've built most of my HP burn champs. I'm missing. I didn't build Artak yet. I'm just using Theodore for this. Usually in a perfect scenario, after I still need on my main to build Drang and Artak. One of them will place the HP burns, probably Drang, and then Theodore can activate it. Here, depending on a mixed strategy, this is not only about the activation. It's placed on the Hex from Akmetum and Mithrala, and then Acrisia causing damage to everyone using the Hex. Of course, if you're focusing on HP burn, you won't do that, what I did now, because the thing is, if there is no little spiders, there is no one to place the HP burns on and cause that damage. So here, for example, we have lots of damage. Everyone got Hicks, and then, yeah, Theodore will just pop them off. It's not consistent. I'm still optimizing this, so it doesn't take that long with that piece. I'm just showing how it works here. So, nope, no. Okay. So that's HP burn. The other good thing about HP burners, let me show you my Theodore. I need to regear him, so don't look at that as optimal stats. Regen and Immortal, well, Regen and Immortal would be better than Immortal, but he's in leftover gear now. You can build him tanky, lots of HP, lots of defense, lots of speed, lots of resistance, and accuracy when you need it, because he doesn't do damage based on his offense. He does damage based on the HP burn and activation. So for Ninja, Cronam, Artak, this is a perfect set of masteries for them, because they are not depending on attack, pure attacks, you're just depending on the HP burns. So better give them more accuracy, give them more resistance and tankiness, and they'll do the job. Okay, that was a quick video, well, not so quick, but anyway, talking about the top HP burners in the game. And if I have to give that crown to anyone, it's definitely going to be Theodore. I told you my logic of why I think Drang is coming second. People might disagree with this. Let me know in the comments. Maybe it can be a conversation. But yeah, thank you for watching today. I'll see you next time.